Hot on the heels of Eureka's release of Police Story 1 and 2 comes City Hunter. Yep, Jackie Chan movie yet again. One of the movies of his that I hadn't really heard of before. Now, I was in two minds about picking this one up, but as it happens, I got some money in my PayPal account and I thought, you know what, I'll just pick this up, I'll add it to the collection, check it out. It's Jackie Chan. What can go wrong? This was a movie that even when I checked out the trailer, I was in two minds. I wasn't sure if this was really a movie for me. It is all about a private detective called Ryo who is hired by a really rich businessman to find his daughter who has kind of run away and become a little bit wayward. Now he tracks her down, she bests him and runs away, ends up with a ticket for a maiden voyage of a yacht, a kind of cruise liner. She goes on it, he follows onto her and terrorists attack the boat. And that's kind of the basic premise of the story, but it doesn't tell the full picture. Now, the terrorists are very similar to Hans Gruber and his crew from Die Hard, and it's a similar-ish kind of plot to Under Siege as well, although Jackie Chan's just, you know, immensely better than Steven Seagal. The thing about this movie that really grabbed me right from the start, the thing that I was unsure about, is the tone of the movie. It is extremely comedic, almost slapsticky, so in fact it is very slapsticky throughout the movie. And I don't feel that the two tones really merge very well. You have terrorists killing people, you have this thriller element, tense sequences throughout the movie where you have to be in suspense of the characters, and then you have this really slapstick nature throughout it as well. It doesn't bode well for a movie where it feels kind of mismatched. Now, I was really struggling with the movie. Sometimes I thought it was fun, sometimes it was a little bit grating as it went on. There was characters introduced that I was unsure if I was really liking them or if they were as abrasive as I sometimes thought that they were. There is multiple characters through into this which just seems, for unbelievable reasons, there to add more characters when you already have the one person that you want to see, Jackie Chan. Now, this is taking it on an anime, a manga, and this was something that Chan put out early in the 90s, like what does my fans want to see me in, and this was what they picked, City Hunter. It did have moments that I really did appreciate. It had sequences that I was just like, huh, really? Song and dance number? Okay, we'll go with it. It has some good fight sequences. It has a bad guy who is chewing the scenery, and it's kind of like a low budget Alan Rickman, and I can kind of like that, as well as his hench people. There are some scenes that are genuinely fun. The fight sequences are always inventive, always fun as well, but again, it's just that humour and the hitting you over the head kind of humour as well that I just wasn't 100% sold on. So I'm kind of torn in this movie. I'm unsure whether I really liked it or whether I really didn't. It's one of those strange ones. I'm going to have to go back to it at some point, and I'm pretty sure there'll be moments where I just get really tuned in, and there'll be moments where I just lose interest for a few minutes or so. I loved most of the Chan elements, most of his fighting style and things like that. What didn't really click with me is this character of this kind of womanizer who ogled every kind of woman that walked by. He's supposed to have a relationship with this character, but seems to exclude her in the form of every other unattainable woman that is round about him. But again, I shouldn't be looking for script consistencies in a movie that is as slapsticky as this. It's one that I'm really curious about your opinion on. You know, maybe if I had saw this back in the early 90s when it came out, I may have a little bit more love for it, like some people seem to have. Just now, I'm very wary of this movie. It will need at least one more watch before I can probably make up my mind and go, yep, I'm keeping it, or no, you're onto eBay. Either way, I have it at the moment, and I did check it out. Now, this first print edition comes with a limited O case, and of course there's a booklet inside that does have some good interviews and some good stories about the movie, some typical press kit cuttings and the usual kind of stuff. But again, from Eureka, it's another terrific package. There is more things on this than just that. It has the original Cantonese audio in mono and 5.1, but it also has an English dub and a Mandarin dub as well. As an archival interview with Jackie Chan, one which is just under 4 minutes and one that is just over 10 minutes. Now, you weren't going to get anything fresh with this because apparently Jackie Chan hates this movie. And yeah, I think it's more to do with the filmmaking experience. He was forced to kind of work with somebody he didn't really want to, and there was reasons behind that which are explained through some of the extras in the disc. The extras are pretty informative, as they usually are on these type of packages. You get an interview with director Wong Jin, which is just over 7 minutes in length. The guy still seems to have a great love for the movie, but a little bit of weariness of Chan. An interview with stuntman Ricky Lai, which is just about 11 minutes in length, which again is one of the fairly decent, but it's not my best interview. That's still to come. The Jackie Chan Experience, an interview with Richard Norton, which is just over 50 minutes. He's the main bad guy in the movie, and it's just talking about the experience, about how it's so much hard work working on these movies, more than you would ever expect, especially as Chan was a perfectionist in some of the fight scenes. And the evolution of a fighter, an interview with Gary Daniels, which is just a hair under 30 minutes. Now, this was my favourite interview on the movie. This is a guy who is the ponytailed head henchman of the main bad guy, and it's just basically talking about his experience, how he started in movies, how he became a sort of big hit in Indonesia, how he got called into this Jackie Chan movie, how much hard work it was, and just where he went from there. It's actually kind of informative. It's got a little bit to do with the movie, but more than that, it just kind of gives you a life and times of this guy who I had never heard of before. You have an outtake music video, you have the original Japanese trailer, you have the Hong Kong DVD trailer, you have outtakes, which just comes together to create a fantastic package. I love the package on this. I'm still not sold in the movie. So if you've seen the movie, if you have a deep love for it, a deep hatred, I'd love to know why. Let me know in the comment box below your thoughts on the film, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.